Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence please for your honorary presidents. I'm going to give you a quick address. Oops.
Slick. Thank you, and I'm actually very honoured to be now officially part of your dreadful cricket team, because I'll be just as awful as you are. I gather you're hopeless. The cap over is very nice, and I'm going to wear it around mowing the lawn. Seems probably appropriate. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Increasingly flaccid demand is the host with the most, the compare with the pom bear. It's David Righty Right.
Reviewing the situation, I'm a bad and the bad I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want nobody hurt for me or made to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me, it's getting far too hot for me. Don't want no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There is no in-between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again. Right.
Summer 2011, a season of fists and terror-lootfulness, while Britain's inner cities were rocked by riots and violence, while hooded hooligans and chavvy chicks went on a looting spree for plasmas and pretend Pradas, while the police and the politicians panicked and the media moaned and the courts groaned under the pressure of the prosecutor and the perpetrators, while this extraordinary explosion of civil commotion reinforced the notion of a broken nation, while the rioters acted out their angry contempt for the authorities. Ironically, it's been the old contemptibles who proved that if a bunch of blundering middle-aged blokes still have the collective will to pull on some whites, pick up a bat, do a pitch battle in 20 overs, then it's far over for Britain. Yo, David Cameron. Word up, bruv.
Yes. Oh, it's you all along,
I say this. If you want to cure all for our inner city crisis, if you want to engage our disaffected youth, if you want to fix our smashed up society, then get the nation playing cricket. Cricket's not just a game, it's a panacea, a universal cure-all, capable of uniting the useless, edifying the inept, nourishing the no-hopers and giving everybody a ballet good laugh. Who needs a 50-inch plasma when you can watch The Great Hutchby live in HD 3D? Who needs to hurl bricks at a thin blue line when you've got Jim Field lobbing red leather missiles at Greenfields? Who needs petrol bombs to raise Croydon carpet shops to the ground when you've got carelessly discarded smoking materials to ignite the worst industrial inferno Leicestershire has seen these last 20 years? I don't know. In fact, you see, Prime Minister, cricket offers all the excitement, adrenaline and buzz our nation's troubled teens need, and it's legal. It's not about gangs, it's about teams. It's not about mob mentality, no, it's about skillful strategy. It's not about Pooga Huddy, it's about cuddle a cricketer, an old contemptible cricketer, at that, because that's Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister, that's how we roll. Thank you. I don't know, right. On with the festivities though, enough of my idiotic needs. let's move on to the reason why we're all gathered here this evening. The awards. Now, coming up, you're going to find out who clinched the best bowler and the best batsman, plus the coveted Clubman of the Year. First up, though, we have Scorer of the Year. Thank you, take it away, Jim. Who are the nominations? Who are the winners?
No nominations, just.
Hey! Who would have thought? Well, congratulations to the well-deserved Liz and Nikki, wherever they are. Come along, off you come. And our collective thanks. Well deserved. Marvellous. Right, well, before we move on to our next award, let's pause to reflect our performance throughout this season and underscore some of the less proud moments, plus name and shame the perpetrators. So we're going to list our most contemptible moments of the year, starting with... Oh dear. Paul Dearson to an outmasterclass. The man himself, I believe, is in the audience tonight. Where is he? Where is he?
He's here. Right here, Dave.
Oh no. Paul, you don't want to tell us about this, do you? Explain why this might be a contemptible moment?
It's discussed enough, and I'd like to leave it lying there, groaning quietly. Thank you.
Never mind, then. Moving on to our next gong. Field of the Year. And the nominations are...
Oh, not the nomination.
There's no nomination.
Oh no, the results are...
Have you read the script? Can't be tomorrow. Read the script, can you?
I am. It says nominations.
But it shouldn't be.
Oh.
Hang on. Stop it once now, finally. Let's have some... One off there.
Well, I never did. Oh, so would you like to say that? Thank you. Shut up! I don't know. Well, never mind. Yes, well, in a moment you'll discover who's won the most improved player for 2011. Meanwhile, let's have a glance at our most contemptible moment. Our second nomination. Kaffir's batting in no pads and subsequently no gloves. Shocker. This may well... You'll find out later on, in fact, that this is being dubbed Glovegate. More contemptible nominations to come in the moment, but we're moving closer to that Club Man of the Year, remember? Firstly though, our third award, Most Improved Player. And the not nominations are...
Everyone.
Third equals. Second, Kaffir's. Ooh, he's knocked off his perch. Hey! DC Reedy, a worthy winner. She's not here though. Or is she? She could have had it all.
My fellow contemptibles, I trust you're all now full of the joys of the glorious award ceremonies while I'm in the Emerald Isles of Covin Island celebrating my mum's 80th birthday. I'd like to share these thoughts with you. Guys, sometimes it's hard to be a woman. Giving all my love to just one team. I've had good times, and I've had bad times, doing things that other women dream. But as I love you, I'll forgive you. I know it's harder than it seems. Because I love you, I'm proud of you, and I'll stand by my team.
What can I say? TM feeling me. Oh, I don't know. Now, let's briefly return to the scandal that's been rocked the cricket world this year. No, it's not the Indian parlous performance. I'm sorry, but there's Mr. Chairman, has anybody got a bottle? It's very useless. I don't know. Anyway, let us briefly return to the scandal which has rocked the cricketing world this summer. No, it's not the abject performance of the Indian touring team. It is, of course, Glovegate, which brings us to our next nomination for most contemptible moment. Kevin Hutchby leaking confidential information. Kaffir's no glove debacle. Interesting. No gloves. News of the world. Hacking scandal looks, well, frankly like a doll's tea party compared to this. The audacity of it. I don't know. Never mind, let's leave this outrage behind us and move on to something more finer, prouder moments. Our next award tonight is for Batsman of the Year.
Sponsored by Fluctuous
And
Filtering underwear.
third, national.
Somebody wrote for you, National.
Second,
I didn't even get a say in it.
Hold on, if it wasn't Gareth.
oh my word!
Oh my gosh, don't you just know it? So when I look at you standing there with your board, I was waiting in there looking at it.
Oh, well done, Kev. Well, as you have realised by now, there are as many contemptible moments this season as there are proud and deserved winners, so let's reflect on another. The nomination for this year's fourth most contemptible moment. I'm just going to let that one. It doesn't happen very often. Right, that's enough. Moving on. Our next is our fifth award tonight,
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Dignitas.
and it is for Best Bowler. And the winners are, or the nominations and results are...
Results, same results.
Results. Third. Ooh, New Dave. New Dave got mentioned. Did Paul Dearson vote for Paul Dearson? Much improved. Oh, marvellous, thank you very much. 6 for 23, you know. 17 wickets. Oh, thank you very much. I'm touched. Let me do that anyway. Splendid. Now, I approach this next suggestion for most contemptible moment with some trepidation. And you'll find out why. So there we are, interval time. Do replenish your glasses,
Slideshow first.
get your things, and watch Jim's lovely slideshow. I'll see you in a bit.
I think it's an ideal cap to wear while mowing. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket when it's played by the opposition. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket when it's played by the opposition. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. I think it's an ideal cap to wear while mowing. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. Yeah, I'm John Flagnew. I think it's an ideal cap to wear while mowing. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. That's the sort of standard I think of the cricket that is played by the opposition. Good luck the rest of the season.
Well done, James. Right, replenish your glasses and we'll be back in 3.71 minutes.